Top 5 Best Korean Dramas on Netflix.
What's up, everyone? I hope you are safe and healthy as we remain in community quarantine. By the way, my name is JR and welcome to my channel. Well, before we continue, I would like to invite all of you, if this is your first time here, please show some love and support by subscribing. Just click that red subscribe button there, along with the bell notification to get notified every time I upload a new video. This is totally free, guys. Alright, well, for today's video, I'm very excited because I'm going to talk about something that I am very much addicted to in a good way, and that is no other than Netflix. Yes, I'm referring to Netflix, the streaming service with thousands of TV shows, movies, and even Netflix originals that you can binge and watch. Now, having seen a lot, it's hard to trim down favorites and give a recommendation. So for today's video, I decided to talk about a specific category, that is Korean dramas. Yes, I have fully embraced the Korean drama craze and have watched a good number of shows. So, without further ado, here's my recommendation of the best Korean shows on Netflix. This is not going to be a countdown, so let's kickstart with number 1, my current favorite, Flower of Evil. This show is a suspense melodrama starring Lee Joon-Gi and Moon Jae-won. I hope I'm saying their names correctly. So it tells the story of a man who is hiding his past and true identity from his wife, who ironically is a detective. So the twists and turns on this show will definitely keep you at the edge of your seat as the lead woman starts investigating a series of murders which will lead her to discovering who her husband really is. So it will give you that question, or it will make you realize the question of how well do you really know your partner or the person you are living with. The story has a lot of connections and layers distributed from beginning to end. For me, the best way to describe it is it's like a big complicated puzzle, and then the pieces of the puzzle are distributed among the episodes. So as you watch from one episode to another, these pieces of the puzzle start adding up, forming a beautiful masterpiece towards the end. I've actually finished it within 2 nights. I could have done it in one sitting, but I had to control myself, so that's how good it is. You better check it out, guys. Again, that is Flower of Evil. Number 2 on my list is Goblin, or Guardian, the Great and Lonely God. This show stars Gong-Yoo, Kim Go-yoon, Lee Dong-wook, and Yoo In-na. This is a massive hit in and outside of Korea. Now, the story is about a general or a warrior from hundreds of years ago who was cursed to be an immortal. Now, having been around for hundreds of years, he loses the desire to live. However, for the curse to end or for him to die, he needs to find his goblin bride who will draw out that sword that is on his chest. And that's where the character of Yoon-tak comes in. She is a young college girl who had a tragic life as well. And their story begins. So along with them are characters of Lee Dong-wook as the Grim Reaper and Yoo In-na, who owns a chicken restaurant. So as the story, or as their stories interweave, it becomes interesting because this story or this show involves the element of reincarnation, which just makes it more unique. So towards the climax, they will discover who they were from their previous lives, or how they contributed, or who they were in the life of Kim Shin when he was the general. So the climax is very intense. This story is well made all throughout. The plot is very creative. And on a lighter note, this show has funny scenes. The banters between Lee Dong-wook and Gong-Yoo are very funny. So they lived under the same house. So it's very exciting. And I think it's because of this show that I completely embraced the Korean dramas. Because of Lee Dong-wook, I became a fan. Alright, well, if you haven't watched this, guys, please do check it out. That's Goblin, or Guardian, the Great and Lonely God, available on Netflix. Number 3 on my list, Descendants of the Sun. This romantic show with a mixture of medical and action drama stars Joong-Ki and Song Hye-Kyo. Again, struggle with their names, sorry for that one. Well, here the man is a captain of the Korean Special Forces, or simply put, soldier, while the lead woman is a surgeon or a doctor. I would like to think that they were already attracted to each other on set. However, as they decided to get to know each other, they figure out that they have opposing principles in life. So for the man, he's willing to kill in order to save lives, while the lead woman, as a doctor, is very much willing to save lives regardless of the background or who the person is. Now, the conflict starts as every time they decide to part ways, fate just keeps on pulling them together no matter what they do. So, majority of the story is set in a fictitious place named Europe, but I believe they shot it in Greece. Very excellent location. Now, what else? The kilig level on this show is very much present. So it's all about chemistry, chemistry, and chemistry. It's present in every scene that they do. Plus, there is a second lead couple as well, which provides the same level of kilig as the lead couple. And other than that, the action scenes are superb. Bromance is there. The supporting cast, excellent. The soundtrack is very much pleasing to the ears. Go check it out, guys. Well, what else? There was a part in the show wherein it has felt toxic for me because the challenges are just never ending. So they were hit with an earthquake, after which there was a virus causing an epidemic in Europe. But I think those challenges just added to the beauty of the story, or contributed to how their love stories developed. Very exciting show. Highly recommended again. That is Descendants of the Sun. On the fourth spot is Crash Landing on You. This romantic comedy show stars Hyunbin and Seo-Joon. The plot is original and also very interesting in a way that it gives viewers an idea of what the setup is between North Korea and South Korea. Well, the story begins when a successful businesswoman, Yoon Seri, goes paragliding and accidentally lands on a North Korean territory guarded by Captain Ri and his team. Temporarily, Captain Ri agrees to protect and help Yoon Seri return to South Korea. Now, it's never going to be that easy. That's where the conflict and challenges begin, along with their love story. You will fall in love with them. Important scenes in this show were shot in Switzerland, which is an excellent location. It just added to the beauty of the entire story. On top of that, the supporting cast delivered excellent and very entertaining comic relief. The entire show will definitely have you glued on your seat and hold on until the very end, because you'll be curious to find out how they'd be able to resolve the main conflict, again with the woman being from South Korea and the man coming from the north. That is Crash Landing on You. Taking the fifth spot on our list is Itaewon Class. Itaewon Class is a heavy drama starring Park Seo-Joon. The story follows the life of Park Se-ri, whose life has been filled with tragedies and misfortunes starting at a very young age. After all the ups and downs, he becomes a successful businessman and gets caught up in a love triangle between a childhood friend and a woman who's willing to do everything for him. Well, setting aside romance, I think the main message of the show revolves around happiness and revenge. It will leave you the question about one's pursuit of happiness. Will you be able to simply forgive and forget the people who have done you wrong, or will your happiness be defined by fulfilling your desire for revenge? This intense Korean drama is matched with Park Seo-joon's excellence in acting. There you go, guys, among the almost 20 Korean shows that I have watched on Netflix so far. These are my top 5. Just a quick recap: number 1 spot goes to Flower of Evil, followed by Goblin, Descendants of the Sun, Crash Landing on You, and Itaewon Class. Let me know which one is your favorite, and if you have recommendations, let's interact. Leave a comment down below and I'll definitely make sure to check those. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share, and also most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. This means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This has been again JR. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Bye bye.